Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to another Magic Arena Explorer video. So today we are breaking out one of our old favourites, a deck that kind of waxes and wanes in the format, but is seen play in many different Magic Gathering formats over the years, and that is Mono Red Burn. But we are playing it with a little bit of new tech from Phyrexia All Will Be One today, in that we have 3 copies of Solphim Mayhem Dominus, which is one of the mythic Dominus cycle from that set. And this card is very much taking the place of Torbran in this particular mono red list. So it's a 5/4 for 4 mana, legendary Phyrexian Horror, and it says if a source you control will deal non-combat damage to an opponent or permanent an opponent controls, it deals double that damage to that player or permanent instead. So it essentially doubles all of the damage that your burn spells do. So the shell of this deck is slightly heavier on the spells and slightly lighter on the creatures than the mono red decks that we've played before. So we'll just run through some of the spells that we have. So we have Command Who Faces Kakazan, which is just a very good saga, which can start early and then eventually turns into a creature. We have 4 Play with Fire, which is a 2 mana burn spell, which can also let you scry one if it goes face. We have 4 copies of Lightning Strike, 4 Light Up the Stage to act as our card draw, 4 Skewer the Critics, and then 3 copies of Fiery Temper, which is not a deck you would normally see in a mono red deck, but however this can combine quite nicely with Solphim's second ability, which is if you pay 1 and 2 red Phyrexian mana and discard 2 cards, you put indestructible counter on it. So you can make it immune to a lot of your opponent's removal. And if you're discarding cards to do that, and you discard a Fiery Temper, you can potentially cast it for its madness cost. So there's a little bit of synergy here, which we're trying out. It might not work. It might just be a little bit too finickety to get online. Well, that's a good word. I should use it more. Yes. So yeah, we'll just see how that goes. And then our creatures are your kind of standard prowess package of 4 Swift Spears and 4 Soul Scar Mages. And we've got 4 Eidolon of the Great Revel, which is a great mono red card, but particularly in this deck, if you have the Dominus on the battlefield, each of your opponent's spells that cost 3 or less will do them 4 damage instead of 2 from the Eidolon, so that kind of makes it even more potent potentially against particular opponents. Then we have 2 Bone Crusher Giant, just as a powerful creature, but also a removal spell on the other end. And then the Dominus itself, the land bases as you'd expect, so we've got 3 Den of the Bugbear as our man lands, 4 Ramanap Ruins, which can act as a kind of a late burn spell and would do 4 damage if you have Solphim. Or is it just... Yes, because it's any source, it's not just a red source, so yes, this does work with that. We have 1 copy of Soken-Zan, and then 12 Mountains. So we are running 1 more land than the previous version of Mono Red that we've seen before, just to help us kind of move up to that 4 mana and potentially use its ability as well if we need to. So there's 20 land here rather than 19. And then the sideboard, we've got 3 Rending Volleys against white and blue decks, 3 Chain Boilers. Sorry, I just fiddled around with the sideboard, so it's not in the best order here, but we have 3 Chain Boilers against go wide strategies and decks with elves or 1-drops, 3 copies of Rampaging Ferostodon against life gain decks, Burning Hands against mono green, Obliterating Bolt where you need exile removal, and then 2 copies of Unlicensed Hearse as graveyard interaction. So it's a fairly linear sideboard. Like a lot of mono red decks, it's a fairly linear strategy. It'll be interesting to see the tension between playing Dominus on 4 and potentially not being able to hold up its indestructible ability, and then sort of delaying a turn and how that kind of interacts with your game plan of killing the opponent as quickly as possible. So it's an interesting idea. It's one that I'm excited to play. I haven't actually seen anyone else trying this yet, so that either means we're onto something here or it's just simply not good. We will find out, and we will move on to the ladder and see how we go on. Still rocking a Brask here, which I feel is fitting for this deck, although we've been playing a lot of red actually on the channel, a couple of creativity decks and then some Rakdos, red has been getting a bit of love at the moment. Oh, that's so we're on the play, and that's a pretty good opening hand. We have a Light Up the Stage to draw us into more cards, potentially getting out Dominus. So yeah, I like it. Okay, Watery Grave from our opponent. Let's see what they have. Fatal Push, sure thing. Anything where they shock themselves is good news as far as I'm concerned. So let's light up the stage. Okay, those are two good pretty hits. Pretty good hits. Good pretty hits. They're pretty cards. Look at this guy, he's a pretty guy. Okay, we're being thought seized here. An interesting choice for them. Okay, they took the lightning strike. Sure thing. So I think we just try and do as much damage as possible here, rather than worrying too much about whether we can draw into our Dominus. So yeah, turn 3, they're down to 7. That's pretty good going. So let's try again. Sure thing. We still get the triggers. See what they can do on 4. Shieldred's an interesting one. So let's play Dominus. Let's pass the turn. So yes, the Shieldred could potentially be a problem. Okay, let's play Commander faces Kakazan. I'm going to make them potentially give up their Shieldred here. No, okay, they've got a spell that they can use. Doesn't solve their problem entirely. So our Ramanap Ruins is online for when we need it. Okay, they have another counter spell, sure thing. So this one may be slipping away from us a bit here. Yeah, I think another draw is probably going to do it. But let's play it out just in case. Okay, let's Ramanap Ruins them. No, fair enough. Let's scoop this one up. Shieldred got it done for them there, so what are we bringing in here? I think Frostodon. And let's take out... no, let's leave an Eidolon actually. Let's take out... if we're expecting the games to go a bit long, let's take out a couple of Play with Fire. and 1 copy of Eidolon, just because they play a lot of bigger spells. So yeah, a bit of a tough first game there. We almost got them, but just run out of gas a little bit. Maybe I should have played the Dominus slightly differently with our burn spells, but then we weren't really doing anything on those other turns. Hard to say. There's a bit of a tension running here, I think, about how quickly you play things out and in what order. But that's pretty good, so let's go like this. So presuming they have push now, they'll be thinking, do they kill that first, or do they... Yep. Sure thing. Suggests to me they have another removal spell. No? Okay. So let's go to combat. Fortunately, they've taken damage, so we can light up the stage. And also skewer them. So we do have a backup Dominus there. So I'm happy to try and play this one. Sure. Okay, let's try again. Okay, just a shark, that's cool. Now, I think I'm happy to just leave up the indestructible at the moment. We won't be able to fiery temper, but that's okay. Okay, let's play Kamano faces Kakazan. Let's go to attacks. Sure thing. Just pass the turn. Okie doke. Oop. Auto pay, thank you. Okay, that's pretty brutal interaction for our opponent there. Shieldred, that's fine. So let's draw. They are immediately going to have to give it up. Go ahead. Okay, another Shieldred, fair enough. So let's Ramanap Ruins. Do them 4. Draw. Ramanap them again. Ooh, 8 damage from our lands there, that's a hell of a thing. Okay, so that was a good second game. Let's see what we can do with game 3. So we're on the draw. Do we do anything different? They're not really using the graveyard. No to Rending Volley. Do we maybe want a Rending Volley for a shark? Let's put 1 in. And let's take out 1 copy of Dominus on the draw. Yep, let's try this. Sure. Let's hope for more land. That is not more land. Okay, we're going to need to get a bit lucky here now. That is not a bit lucky, so we will pass, and we will probably lose. Okay, yeah, I think we just lose this game. Brilliant. Of course. Keep one lander on the draw. Inevitable. Well, we'll do what we can. The draw ability on Narsa I don't really care about. Let's lightning strike it down anyway. Yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty uninteresting third game. That's a shame, but okay. So yeah, I think we learned there that the Dominus ability can be quite interesting. We just got screwed on that last one. So yeah, let's try another. Okay, back for match 2. Ooh, Squee, hello. That is Squee, isn't it? We'll say it's Squee. I don't love this. Let's ship that one away. Okay, this is better. Let's ditch a Fiery Temper, as we don't currently have Dominus. Hello to you. I raise you a Soulscar Mage. Yeah, looks like we're facing the mirror, so let's... Okay. Don't be me, and make sure you play your spells in the right order. I was distracted by their pretty mountains. Yes, we'll go with that. Yep. Oh no, they're playing Gruul. Oh. Wow. Who knew? Okay, let's pop them in the face. Let's play light up the stage. Okay, so we have the option to play a Dominus next turn, so let's skewer them. So, pretty explosive start for us, but they've got a full grip of cards. Interesting, I don't normally see Anger of the Gods in Gruul, so don't know what's going on here. Certainly not main deck, anyway. Some sort of ramp deck, okay. Sure. Okay, let's play our Dominus. Let's attack for 4. See what they can do with 6 mana. Probably quite a lot. Okay, are they going to Wrath twice? Oh no, okay, they can't. That's interesting. So let's attack and kill them with Play with Fire. Yep. Excellent. Okay, so some sort of Gruul ramp control. I'm not really sure what's going on here, so let's... Is it creatures? I don't know. Let's assume they have elves. And maybe a couple of green creatures as well, and let's take out... how do I feel about Eidolon in this one? I think it's okay. Let's take out the fiery tempers. Bone Crusher Giant's good. Maybe we won't need. Maybe until we actually see any creatures, let's leave in the Burning Hands. Leave them out rather. Yeah, let's try that. Again, I don't love keeping a one-lander, but if we can hit with a Swift Spear, it's probably not too bad. Yep. And we've got 2 here, so we do have backup if one of them doesn't work. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, let's attack. Let's play light up the stage. Okay, land is good, so let's play a land. Let's skewer them. Say go. So yeah, I really don't know what they're doing here. Okay, Fable's always a good card. So let's land, let's Swift Spear, let's Bone Crusher their token. Prowess, prowess. Attack. So they're on a pretty low functional life total here, but they still have some big plays, no doubt. Oh, fires, okay, some sort of Gruul Fires deck then. Okay, that all makes sense. The Elder Dragon War. Okay, let's Kamano face... do we want to Kamano face as Kakazan here? We can't then do anything else, so... What does this do? Discard any number of... I don't love any of it, to be honest, but let's do this. Let's skewer them. Say go. I think we're just going to have to try and maximum burn here. Hope for the best. And active fires is never a fun thing to see on the other side. Okay, there's Chandra. Cavalier. Okay, this is going to be pretty painful. So yeah, some sort of Gruul, fires, control. I'm digging it. Whatever it is, I'm digging it. Okay, we're just dead. Good for them. That is a pretty neat interaction. So we now know a little bit more of what they're doing. So let's pop in 2 obliterating bolts. Take out the chain Woilers because I don't think they're not doing what we thought they were doing. Pop in a fiery temper and go again. But we will be on the play this time, so that's always a good thing for Mono Red. Sure. Don't really like double Ramanap Ruins, but the rest of that hand is not one that we can reasonably get rid of, so we'll keep it. So, do we Kamano or Soulscar Mage here? I think Soulscar Mage. Okay, that seems to have worked out well, so let's play Commander faces Kakazan. Skewer the critics, our opponents. Attack for 3. Okay, so we are hitting them hard. Okie doke. Let's play a Bone Crusher Giant of our own. Say go. Good, good. Okay, let's obliterate their Bone Crusher Giants. Let's attack. Let's play Light Up the Stage. Okay, that's all to the good. So let's see what they can do. They are on turn 4 now, so do they have the fires? Yes, they do. What's their follow-up? Okay, Questing Beast is pretty good. So let's play Commander faces Kakazan. What next? So if we attack, they block, they take 2. They're not quite dead. But let's do it anyway. Let's play Eidolon. Okay, they're going to go down to 1 here. What's their follow-up is the question. Don't think that's going to do it. Yeah, we should just be able to kill them here, because they can't play anything on our turn. So let's play a land. Let's play with fire. Okay, close one. That's the third game, but we did get there. So I think, yeah, in the interest of keeping our videos quite short, I will do one more, but I think we'll leave it there after that. Yeah, we'll say we did. That was an interesting matchup. I quite enjoyed what they were doing. I might take a look at that deck. And yeah, let's try one more. On the draw? Nah. No. Ugh. That is not a fun hand. Let's pop that one back. Don't like that one either. Yeah, lack of early creatures and 2 Dominuses is not the one. We would, however, be able to fire into Light Up the Stage. So maybe it's not the worst. I don't know. I still don't love it. Let's see what they do. Yeah. I'm not a fan, but let's do what we have to do. Looks like Azorius control. Never happy to see that. So let's play with fire. Yep. Play Light Up the Stage. Okay, we've drawn ourselves out of a bit of a hole there, so let's see what we can do. No, I'm not interested in playing our Light Up into an obvious counterspell. Sure thing. Okay, I don't think I'm interested in playing Eidolon here, because I think we'll get Wrath next turn. Sure thing. Okay, no Wrath, that's interesting, so let's go to attacks. Are they holding up a Shark Typhoon, maybe? No, okay, the Emperor, fair enough. Yep, let's light up the stage again. Okay, let's play Commander faces Kakazan. Kill the Emperor. Okay, that was a reasonably good turn. Let's see if they have a good follow-up. Okay, if that's all they're doing, that is okay by me. Yep, we'll take a mountain. Yeah, I'm happy for them to counter this if they really want to. Okay, they're not going to, so are they holding up a Wrath, maybe? No, they are deluging. Let's see what they can find. Farewell, Rex is pretty hard here. There it is, okay. Well, let's do what we can. Big Tef. Nobody likes Big Tef. Okay, I think we've pretty much lost this one, but let's play it out just in case they, you know, we are presenting a reasonable amount of damage now. They don't seem to have any life gain. Okay, hard casting Shark Typhoon, that's fun. Okay. Sure thing. Let's play another Ramanap Ruins. So we have 4 uncounterable damage here. Just need 1 point more. Oh, sadness. Okay, let's pass the turn and see if we can see if they can be provoked into doing something at instant speed. I don't love it. Sure thing. Feel free to memory deluge. Fall into my trap. My obviously signposted trap. You know you want to. Alright, I guess you don't. Fair enough. Does mean we are not dead here either. Right, now or never. Yeah, that was never going to work. Ah, well. I didn't quite get there. Never mind. Let's pop in a couple of rending volleys. Rampaging Ferostodon. Chain Boiler's quite good against the Emperor. Let's take out Bone Crusher Giant. Fiery Temper. Not sure. Let's take out we don't need 2 Chain Wallers, I think. Let's take out Eidolon and 1 Dominus. Yep. So yeah, these control decks are pretty tough matchups for Mono Red. But we will continue. No more land, I think. I think we can do better than that. Okay, they have an absorb, fair enough. Still holding their feet to the fire though. Sure thing. Let's hit them with a chain boiler. Sure thing. Let's play the Mayhem Dominus. Hope they don't have a farewell. Okay, that suggests to me they do not. That's good. Land is fine. Let's activate Den of the Bugbear. Sure thing. Okay, they have some sort of removal for our Dominus, probably Otawara. Yep. Just rather avoid playing anything at this point, I think. Okay, a shark, sure. Okay, I think this is going to be pretty tough for us now. Just had the right combination of answers at the right time. Okay, let's play Kumano faces Kakazan. And a Dominus. So they get us to 1 here. Is there anything we can do in response? Probably not. So we can do them 3. Nope. Okay, good game. So yeah, we struggled a bit against the control decks there. Just got matched up with some tough matchups, but I did quite enjoy playing this deck. I think it's reasonably good. I think Dominus is actually a pretty good addition. Whether it's better than Torbran, and whether decks are even playing Torbran much anymore, I'm not sure, but you know, always worth trying these things out. So here's the deck list once more. And yeah, that'll do for the video for today. So again, as always, please let me know what you think. Sub to the channel if you haven't already. If you have any deck suggestions for me, then please do send them through. I'm always keen to play new things. You know, I've been looking at some other decks. I think we might have a go at a kind of auras list maybe next, see if we can make that work without the 1/1 hexproof creature, which we probably can't, but we'll give it a go. And yeah, I'll see you for the next one. So thank you very much.